What up?
What's good?
We on there. See if we sound it. Welcome to the No Filter Podcast, episode 50. Today we have a special guest, somebody who I appreciate, and somebody who you feel what I'm saying, seems to be as authentic as can be. I'm here with
Whozj.
Whozj. Who's with a Z, okay? Whozj.
Yes, sir.
All right, man, talk to me. How you feeling today, man?
I've been all right. I just got, like I said, I've been hanging out with my girl and everything. We going through our own thing, but other than that, I've been trying to get focused back into my music. I've been dealing with a lot of kind of housing issues ever since I turned 18. So, been trying to get, that kickback.
You trying to do a little maneuvering, man?
Yeah.
I 100% understand. I understand myself. So I'm 21, about to turn 22 on August 15th, and I've been through a lot. You feel what I'm saying? But you know what? I always tell myself, there's nothing that's not fixable. Everything's doable, and just like it has a beginning, it has an end. You feel what I'm saying? So as long as you have resilience, you're strong-minded, and you just keep pushing, there's no way that you can't get through everything, right? Man, I'm gonna tell you this. So today for me, it was a pretty decent day. It wasn't nothing crazy. I actually woke up forgetting that I had to go to class. Shout out the Goodwill, the Spot. If you're not educated on what the Spot is a program that the Goodwill offers to people in Louisville, Kentucky, to where you can better your life and you can hopefully find a career path. And they offer moral support in there. They give you food eventually once you get through your classes and stuff. It's a pretty good thing, and I think that you should be a part of it. With that being said, welcome to the No Filter Podcast. My man, Whozj. I got to tell you something, twin.
What's good?
No Filter Podcast, everything's on the table. I mean, there's nothing that should be sugar-coated or held back, and there's no editing. So I'm going to take it, and I'm going to upload it as is.
All right.
You feel me?
What the fuck was that?
All right, man. You feel me? Not too much. So, we ran into each other once upon a time at the Pink Lotus. Shout out Whozj and his mentor. I'm so sorry I can't remember your name right now. Royal Experience Collective, man. Shout out y'all, because y'all was giving us the opportunity to be able to perform and stuff. And was that the last time that you performed?
No, the last time I performed was down on 4th Street Live.
Oh, you performed on 4th Street Live?
Yeah, it wasn't nothing too big.
What was the event?
I think it was just an open mic night for real.
Oh, that's clean. That's clean. Do you have any your favorite venues or anything?
Favorite venues?
Yeah.
I like the 4th Street Live, but there's this one place down in Indiana, and it's kind of like an arcade and a bar kind of mix.
Okay.
Dude, I think that'd be really cool if I could get like a spot there to perform.
That sounds hard.
I was about to say.
Because I've only performed at like one bar place. So I opened up for ESTG in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and that's like I guess I did do another thing down in Ohio, somewhere in Ohio. I got it from like kind of like a hotel place. It was kind of cool. But is there anywhere down here that you would want to perform at, like the Yum Center or anything like that, man?
100%. Like the Yum Center,
yeah.
I'd like to be humble. I don't think I'm anywhere close to that area yet. But like it'd be a dream to perform down at the Yum Center. A lot of my favorite bands have performed down there. You got like 3 Days Grace, AC/DC. You got like tons of rappers that have performed down there. Don Toliver, Travis Scott, Jack Harlow,
Rod Wave,
yeah.
Whole 9 yards.
Like it's not really debatably the biggest venue that we got here in Louisville. Right.
You got like the Expo Center and stuff like that, right? Pretty cool, but I don't think that has like nowhere near as the vibe that the Yum Center brings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine getting the opportunity to perform there, bro. Like, imagine all those seats packed for you.
Because, like, you know, when you first start out, it's like you're performing to 100, maybe 200 people.
Mm-hmm.
But the KFC Yum Center, you're performing to 500,000 people. You know, there's a lot more higher stakes.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of the dream, you know?
Yeah. No, 100%, man. Somebody recently asked me what my favorite venue was. And have you ever performed at Stella's venue?
I have not.
No, it's not too far from here. It's literally like right down the street. Pretty cool place. So what makes a good place for me, right? A stage, and I guess you could say your offerings. So I would say Stella's venue was a cool place, but there's a place down here. Oh, I can't tell you what it's called right now, but it has such a nice stage, and the lady who runs it so nice. Like, that's what I look for whenever I'm trying to pick what my favorite venue and stuff is. The experience that I had there, you know what I mean, and where I wouldn't mind performing again.
Right, because like at the end of the day, you can get more connection to the people you're trying to perform to at a smaller venue.
Right.
You can meet people, you can meet other performers. It's a great way to network. It's a great way to get your name out there, meet people.
My man's is not. Listen, as I was just explaining to my man's Mark the other day, he was like, it's not good to perform at like the open mic nights and all that stuff like that, because he said, who's coming to the open mic nights? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, is it people who's trying to sign you and woo-woo? I said, me personally, that does not matter to me. I mean, okay, do I want to be rich and famous off music? Yes. Has that always been my goal? No. This started off as therapy for me. You know what I mean? Even the No Filter podcast itself wasn't even something that I was trying to like necessarily be productive in, but I just was like, if I start doing it, then I could just get people on there to talk and just, you feel me, I can grow from there. So I don't know who's watching the No Filter podcast. You feel me? I hope that it's somebody who's just waiting for the opportunity to give me some money or help me, grow or anything like that. But for the most part, I'm not gonna say I don't care about the outcome, because I'm hoping for a well outcome. But it's mostly about me doing it. You feel what I'm saying? As long as it got done, then that's really all that matters to me.
Exactly. Like, doing it is... God damn, I lost my train of thought.
It's all good. It's all good. You know, I do that a lot, man. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. You smoke? You smoke? Do you smoke you smoke the Zaza? You smoking the Zaza?
Yes, sir.
Let me be frank with you, man. Something that I noticed that the Zaza does to me, and somebody had brought it to me a while ago. She was like, I was talking to this grown lady. I was like 14. She was like, yeah, you can see your brain is starting to get a little bit cloudy, and woo. She was like, that's how you know the Zaza working. You know what I'm saying? And I think about that every time I'm talking to somebody, and I forget what I'm talking about whenever I'm smoking, bro, because I be trying my hardest to hold on to such a thought, and it just be going. It just goes to the wind.
I be hating it because I be getting it in like the middle of writing a song.
Okay.
I'll have like the best shit I feel like I've ever written, and then I'll forget it half a second later.
What's your creating style like, man? Like, do you gotta just feel it, or like, what's up? How do you create your music?
Right now, I have troubles making my own beats. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I try to go in FL Studio right now and make you a beat. You're gonna throw that shit in the river right now.
It don't, hold on. Does it not sound? Does it sound like a house beat? Like something that people could just get down to rather than you rapping on it?
Yeah, maybe that. Like, I know one time I made a beat and it sounded like some shit out of Zelda. Like,
can't rap on it.
Yeah, I can't.
But it sounded good though.
I'm not a slump guy. I can't do that.
I feel you, man.
Like, he be doing magic. I can't do that type of magic.
Yeah.
But for my, like, the way I write, usually I'll try to get a hold of a good beat, whether I go to the studio down here. Shout out 44 Recording.
Oh, that's where you go?
Yes, sir.
That's hard. I've never been to a studio a day in my life, but I heard that's like the #1 studio to go to.
Dude, it's really nice out here. I would say 44 Recordings my preferred studio out here.
Yeah.
But first I'll try to get a hold of the beat, and then I'll retake and just say random shit till something sounds good. And then I'll spend like a day or two in my notes on my phone just tweaking, writing, and then I'll come back and record it after I feel like I've gotten like a good proofread. Like, I feel like people don't listen to their English teachers enough when they be like, write your first draft and then reread it and
the
make
final
sure.
draft and all that stuff.
Yes, sir. People think that's just some bullshit they be talking about. No, bro. If you writing something, definitely do that shit. It'll save you in the long run.
Yeah. So, and this is where I found myself to be problematic at. I do often. So here's what I'm gonna say. If I record it, I could take fucking 3 months to write it, right?
Right.
And then I finally record it. So if I record it, 9 times out of 10, it's set in stone. I'm not gonna change it. But the writing process for me, like when I see songs like that I've done, that I've completed, and I'll go back and I'll try to, I don't know, go get the first version of it, like just the beat by itself and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll often find like other lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Like I was about whole song damn near done. I'm like, damn, what this song started as and then what it is now is way two completely things, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
They probably wouldn't have fucked with that rough draft.
No, never. That's why I say it'll save you in the long run.
What's up?
I was gonna say another thing is like I try not to fucking stick into cliches and shit. Like I know I released Starlight, I think it was called, and in that song I was just like, smoking too damn much. I smoked so much weed. I came back and listened to it. I was like, you know, it sounds alright, but it's just a bunch of bullshit on a song. So maybe try to go back and not do that.
Yeah.
I was like, kind of hard to put it in words at the moment.
So are you saying to make a purpose out of a song?
Right.
Like if the song is more focused about love, you don't want to start going into your, like, you know, your personal problems or your problems with your friends. You want to stick to the topic of love?
Yeah, like I feel like sometimes either I'll veer out and try to get too many topics in one song and be like, well, I love this bitch, but I'm also smoking too much, need time for myself, and then like all these other things. Well, maybe it'd be better if I wrote one song about, well, I love this bitch, but I can't give her my time. And then the next song be like, well, I smoke, or like whatever I'm trying to write about at the moment.
Do you know why? Do you know why I like that you said that though? Because I never thought about that. I swear I haven't. I always am stuck on where we started the conversation, where it's okay. I'm trying to find a topic for this song, and I see myself going out, and I see myself, you know, trying to make it organized to where the premise of the song stays the same. Yeah. But I like that you just said you can break them up into different songs. That's something that would help me so much more create more songs. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's literally genius, man.
It's a way to expand your music, but also like it's a way to, if you start a story in one song, it's a good way to make sure you get that story all the way through to the end.
Right.
So like you get your full purpose out of what you're trying to say, you get your point conveyed. Like, if I go off and I'm talking about a lady, and then I start going off about how one of my old friends like scammed me for a card or some shit.
Yeah, it's like
it diminishes the point from the first part of the song.
How do I stay in tune with this song?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? When it's saying so much. Now, do you do or do you aspire to do anything outside of music?
I do. When I was a kid, I wanted to be like a voice actor, like a regular actor, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of shitty at acting.
Yeah.
I like to think I'm decent at voice acting, but I'm not the best actor. So I kind of stick to music. I like to stream a lot. I stream on Twitch sometimes.
Oh, you're a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, I like to play games. I like to sometimes. I know back when Mixer was a thing.
Okay.
I like to do those streams where they'd be like, yeah, I'll give you my Epic ID, you join my lobby, I'll play with the viewers. Yeah. Like I like to do a lot of viewer interaction type games and shit.
What about doing something like IRL? My bad. What about anything like IRL? Would you ever see yourself doing something like that?
Yeah.
It seems clean. It seems clean. I did a little bit, right? So I was on Twitch at first, just streaming from the PlayStation 5, just hitting that share button and then start streaming.
Right.
But then as I started to get interactions with people, I was like, okay, I should switch it up. So people was telling me like you can get paid and stuff like that from Twitch and stuff. I never seen $1 from Twitch, so somebody advised me to go to TikTok.
Right.
Went to TikTok, made money instantly. Everybody that went from my Twitch came over to my TikTok. It was great. So now I found myself really trying to stream on there. Although I love the personal connection and everything that I got out of Twitch. The way that people just swipe and find your stuff, it's crazy. It makes you think, there's a billion people on their phone at once.
Right.
And there's like do we want to call it 0.001? Or we want to call it just 1% of somebody seeing you on their phone.
Yeah, look, there's a low chance of somebody just outright like finding you and clicking on you, but somebody will eventually.
No, somebody will eventually, because it's impossible not to.
Exactly.
Like the ratio to how many people are actually creating videos versus how many people just watching the videos, there's probably way more people watching the videos than creating videos. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Like I used to stream hardcore like every night, and like throughout that time, I only breached 100 viewers maybe twice.
That's fine though.
But it's not a reason to stop doing it.
Fuck no.
Like, you're still building upon what you started doing the day before.
Right.
If you have a goal, you shouldn't just stop it just because you ran into, oh, well, nobody watched me today. Well, yeah, nobody watched you today, but they're going to find it a lot more interesting when they heard what you said 5 songs, 5 streams down the line. They're going to go back and be like, so this is what he's been like this from the start.
He's been clean like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, people definitely, I 100% feel you, man. People definitely do that. I think they find, all right, give me your top 3 artists. Who's your top 3 artists?
I'm not going to lie, I'm a big-ass Juice WRLD fan.
Oh, fuck with that boy, Jared Higgins.
I was about to say, he's going to have to sit at top 1.
Okay, that's clean.
Number 2, it's kind of odd pick. I'll say 3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace? Now, you said it was one of your favorite bands, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I'll say they definitely can be a little corny at times, but hey, you got to do what you got to do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I was about to say, I'm sure you go and listen to half of my discography right now, you'll be like, that's some cornball shit.
Yeah.
So, like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do, because there's
Good music is good music.
There is a audience for everything.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? If I'm not feeling Mr. Pharrell Williams' happy song today, I might be feeling it tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying?
That's the beauty of music.
Ain't it?
You can feel one way today, and tomorrow you can feel the other way. And you're gonna have a song for that every single day.
No, literally every single day, because you have the opportunities and you have the chance to. You know what? As us making music, and we're gonna get to your number 3. As us making music, I think that it's a lot. Like when we hear a song, everybody is gonna hear a song, and they like, if you're feeling it, it's probably because of the words, it's probably because of the beat. But I think when you making music, I think you just get to analyze music a lot better, and the words resonate with you more and stuff like that. You feel me? Rather than your average listener who hears the songs on the radio and they just like, oh, like, you know, this is the jam. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But who's your number 3, man?
Number 3's gotta be Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator.
Yes.
Wow. That's okay.
Some people won't agree with that one. I like him personally.
A lot of people will put him number 1.
A lot of people would put him number 1. See, personally, I feel like I can relate to Tyler the Creator like sometimes, but I can't the other time. But when I do relate to him, like I can't stop turning it off. Like
Right.
I gotta keep listening to. I might have to finish the entirety of the album.
He said just because bro hit me like that.
Well, Tyler does a really good thing of storytelling throughout his entirety of his albums.
Okay. I know his popular song, Earthquake. What was it? The one he just had not too long ago. It was Sticky.
Oh, Sticky, yeah.
I know that one, right? I don't know the full song of it or nothing, but you feel me? That's all I know from him. So I don't know. I'm not very well into like I'm not very knowledgeable into Tyler the Creator, man. Put me on.
That's what I'm saying. Some people won't agree with it, but he's great at storytelling at the end of the day. Like, almost unbeatable. He could, throughout most of his albums, he'll start one way and end the other way, and he'll have people on YouTube for like 2-3 months afterwards. They'll be like, well, I think he meant this by this lyric, and I think that lyric meant this.
This was that resonated towards him.
You have fucking game theory on there talking about it. And it's like, that's good music. That's stirring up. Like Chromacopia. A lot of people fucking love that. I think it was, pretty sure it was one of the top albums last year.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Cornucopia.
Or at least it was 2025. It was.
Yeah. Now, you gotta let me know, man. What is it that you like cherish about Jared Higgins, Mr. Juice WRLD, man? I've been listening to him since 2018. I'm gonna tell you where it started at for me, because I had just graduated from Stewart Middle School, going into my 9th grade year, and during that summer, I don't know, it just like I feel like I was gonna have to restart. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna have no friends going into this new semester and all that good stuff. So it took me to be playing Whozj Dogs, the first Whozj Dogs on the Xbox One, and I was listening to SoundCloud, and that Lucid Dreams came on, man.
Yes.
Changed my life. From then on, I fell in love with Goodbye and Good Riddance, the album. His merch, he had some clean merch dropping at the time. I begged my mom every day if she could buy me some of that merch. So it's just like that one memory there. I think there's nothing that can replace that. You feel what I'm saying? Like he it was me and Juice just sitting in that room.
Exactly.
Just, you feel me? Just going through my every thought. And he was saying it. He was saying every single thing that I felt. You feel me? But what makes him special to you?
I would say, for me, I'm not gonna lie, through like 2016, 2018, 2019, I was not a big fan. I wasn't big into rap at all.
Okay.
I was a big piano, classical music guy. And then, I don't know what really snapped with me. And then all of a sudden, freshman, sophomore year, in between there, like I got into it. And it wasn't shortly after he died that I got into his music. It kind of makes me feel like I'm LARPing, you know?
It hurts.
Like, it makes me feel like I'm a poser a little bit.
I feel you.
But I didn't really get into his music till after he died. And then I started like smoking, you know, growing up. And I started relating to his music a lot more. Like, I'm dealing with these girl issues. And I get on Spotify, I get on SoundCloud, and he's part of the big three, like Lil Peep, Juice WRLD, and
X.
Mac Miller.
Okay, that's clean. I had a little wall banner that had Juice, X, Mac Miller, and Lil Peep on there. Is it Lil Peep?
I'm pretty sure, because my homeboy has one.
I don't think
same thing.
It's to do with the one car go with a touch, one kiss, then we fucking. I just can't get enough. He had the pink hair at one point in time. That's him, Lil Peep. Yeah, shout out Lil Peep, man. Shout out Lil Peep. He got some decent music. Yeah, I had all of them like on a little wall banner thing. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, I wasn't too big into his music until after he died. And then when I started growing up, started dealing with some more adult issues, because I was a kid at the point. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
so how can I relate to
younger? And then, you know, I started relating to it a lot more, and then it got to a point where I'm listening to Black and White like every day.
Oh yeah,
I'm like. Yeah. I'm over here depressed as fuck in my room, over here drinking and shit. Like, black bins.
Damn it, cocaine. Black bins. Yeah, me and my boy was on that song heavily as hell every day. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. But that touched your heart, man.
Yeah, and then like there was what kind of really solidified it, like is iconic, is I've been like a Juice WRLD fan for like 2 years at the point, and then there was one night where one of my homeboys was having like a really bad mental issue.
Yeah.
And when I was on call with him the night before anything happened, he was listening to I'm Still.
Okay, that's my shit.
Yeah. And he went out, and I forgot to like answer his phone call.
Yeah.
And it turned out he got like arrested for doing some fuck shit. He went out, like had a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
And I felt horrible sitting there listening to I'm Still like repeatedly. I released a song, I think Brother.
Okay.
And it was just like me having a mental breakdown, be like, hey man, don't do nothing stupid, you know, I need you around. And like it was really an irrational moment.
Yeah.
But like that like locked in, like I'm Still is like one of the core songs, like so like I'm starting to have a really bad day. I'm starting to hear I'm Still in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those songs.
100% for you. That song is so calming.
And Juice WRLD did such a good job at making those songs that like you start feeling a certain emotion, you can just start hearing.
Yeah. Would you know about the song The Light? You know about that song? When it's dark outside, yes. You're always the light. That song hit me different. I remember being in a classroom about to graduate from I think I was in 11th grade, when he dropped that graduation song with Benny Blanco.
Yeah.
I was fucking, bro. It hyped my day up, man. He definitely had a way of making you feel away. Let me say that now.
Like when Spider-Verse dropped.
Oh, what you know about that?
And fucking Hyde came
That
out.
shit was so clean, buddy.
Dude, I was bumping that shit up, had me feeling fresh walking through. Found my home.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
That's all clean as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. That song gets good. That's my shit. All right, so tell me, man, what's something that you appreciate about Louisville, Kentucky? Are you from here?
I am.
Okay. What's something that you appreciate about Louisville, Kentucky?
I appreciate. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get out too much.
Okay.
But one thing I can tell you what I don't appreciate.
Yeah, you let me know. Let me know.
Louisville gets a really bad rap, like it's Gotham.
Right.
But
and it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. A lot of people scared to walk around here. A lot of people scared to come out, enjoy this beautiful park,
Yeah.
enjoy all this shit. It's not Gotham. But one thing I do appreciate is we have, like, I won't speak for every part.
Talk to me, man.
But we have a decent city council. Like, they try to account for things like scooters. They try to help fucking. I'm not gonna lie, I'm talking about this.
Right, you're good, man. You're good. Let me tell you why, because speaking of them scooters, I was just saying, do you know how much money Tark is missing out on because they did not invest in scooters? If Tark was to drop a scooter thing, or maybe before Lime, because Lime pretty much has it on lock. I think they even took out Bird. I don't think there's no Bird scooters around anymore. Yeah. But that Tark, if they would have just acted on buying scooters before it was popular or whatever, bro, they would be having so much bread. But now they acting like they money hungry and stuff. Something that I appreciate about the city. So I lived in a bunch of different places, like the country. I lived in damn near Radiator Springs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I lived in the most country places. I lived on an army base, and nothing has came quite close to the culture, acceptance, and difference of this city. You feel what I'm saying? Like in other cities, you want to travel like an hour or have to go down to like. It's gonna be really hard to find like a rap show to even be a part of and stuff like that. And because Louisville does give you this offering to be able to do this, bro. You know, I lived in a place where there was no Uber Eats. That was fucking hard. Where there was nothing around us to eat, and then let alone y'all can't come and deliver nothing to us.
I can't say I have.
Oh God.
The farthest out I've lived is like LJ.
LJ, what is that?
It's down there in like the bum creek of nowhere.
What's it like? What is LJ though?
Lebanon Junction.
Lebanon? I think I've heard of Lebanon. I think I've heard of it. I live in a few.
It's down there by the military base.
I live by Fort Campbell or Fort Knox.
Fort Knox.
Okay. See, I lived on Fort Campbell, bro. I lived in so many different cities. It was not even funny. But look, man, we're gonna go out with a closing question. I always try to go out with a banger. A banger. What's something, one thing that you feel like people should know about you? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Maybe something that you don't show as often, maybe something that you do show as often, and maybe just the people don't really know it about you and stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a good question. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna push some message like I'm something I'm not. My goal, if I'm doing music, if I'm streaming, whatever I'm doing, is to have as much authentic altercations with as many people as I can. I don't want to tell nobody like, oh, I'm a gangster. No, I'm not a gangster. Never toted a gun.
I'm not a gangster.
Dude,
I am not a gangster.
like I've never been affiliated. I had trouble with drugs at one point, but I'm not making like hardcore music about how I'm addicted, because I'm not gonna lie, and I'm trying to keep my music coming out as authentic as possible. So I know I've had quite a delay since like the last few songs that I've put out, but I want everyone to know that I am here and I am trying. And if you do fuck with my music, I appreciate you waiting by. Much love.
Very much love. And I'm gonna touch on what my man was saying. Always be yourself, man. Always be authentic. And you feel what I'm saying? For the people that are not gang bang, boom boom, but you want to rap about it, but you want to make a movie or something about it, it's okay to do that. It's okay not to be it, but it's okay to create it, okay?
Right.
You know, be authentic in that process as well, and there's no way that things will not go great with you. When you be authentic, then you're gonna meet authentic people, and everything's just gonna go right.
Exactly.
Now, something about me that people do not know. Although I do music and streaming and gaming and everything, like I do the whole 9 yards, just because I do all that, man, that I'm not the biggest social person.
Right.
What I often tell people is I often feel like there's a barrier that's there. So I'm gonna use this for example. Say me and you are in the same class, and it's just me and you in the class, and you're sitting right here next to me, and I'm sitting right here. There's like I'm not a talkative person, but I have to say something to you because you feel me, like I'm uncomfortable if I don't. You feel what I'm saying? Like I have to make everybody feel like they're welcomed, and I want everybody to be able to say the things that they want to say. Like I try my best just to get things through. You feel what I'm saying? So that it's not a burden to me. I enjoy doing the podcast. I enjoy doing the music. I enjoy doing it all. But genuinely, it does take a little bit from me because I'm not the person that y'all see. Y'all see work ethic, and that's 100% me. But what it takes to do these things is a lot. So be patient with people. Everybody interacts based off their interactions, and you never know what people are going through. You feel what I'm saying? Always remember that, never forget it, and pass it along to the next person. You feel?
Shit. Yes.
Hey, look, man. We got Whozj on episode 50 of the No Filter podcast. I'm grateful for you being here.
I appreciate the invitation.
You feel what I'm saying? You my mans. I appreciate you. And I'm going to say this before we get off. As I started telling this story earlier, my man's Ill had met my man's at a Pink Lotus show. And it was good interaction. My man's had a good performance that day. And you can go check out all this stuff on my man's Whozj. Is it Whozj official?
Yeah, I think there's a typo in there. I gotta fix it.
But find his page. You feel what I'm saying? Find his page and make sure y'all tap in with my man. Show him the most up love and gratitude. And 100% you are in for a ride if you tap in with this guy. Anything you want to say, man?
Well, shit, I'm trying to get back on the one song every 2 weeks schedule. Stay tuned if you like it. If you don't, you ain't gotta stay by. I'm not forcing nobody. But shit. Be real, be authentic.
Be real, be authentic, and stand the fuck by. That being said, man, we out of here like powder here. Duh!